This is the picks of Equinage for park racing on Tuesday, July 22nd. Don't forget to register your free user at equinage.com. You have there the QR code in your screen. Go to that link, register your free user. 3 free races per day. You can try, you can test this marvelous and powerful tool for the US horse racing, the time that you want before you subscribe. So don't forget this. Besides the watch simulation that you see, you have the pace, that is the initial speed of each horse, the pace scenario in one number in this column, green color. You have the win percentage. It's a probability calculated based on stats for each horse, the SOR, the competitive level of each horse, the record of the distance on surface, the competitive level of that record, and the GSR, the genetic, the pedigree of the horse in one number. More information here available for you, and also the Scotty picks, very useful. 55% winning rate, the top of then the top two, and the long shot between 11 to 14%. So let's go very quickly through the card. We did this in Spanish, and in the first race, 6 and 1 the top picks, the 3 the long shot, 6 and 3 at the top win percentage, 7, 2 and 8 in a very equalized race. See, the number 1 is at the top, only 6%, but you need to check this horse in race number 2. 3 and 6 the top picks, the 4 is the long shot. 3 and 6 are among the 5 top win percentage. The 4 as well. These 3 need consideration, and you have options with the number 5 and 1 if you are looking for exotics. In race 3, 6 and 1 the top picks, the 2 is the long shot, the 6. Wow, what a high win percentage, top pace. The pedigree of the number 1, but at this distance, this difference maybe is not to create a big difference, so the 6 looks strong here. The number 1 is the enemy. 7 and 5, the top pick, the 6 the long shot in race 4. 7, very good win percentage. If you add the number 5, 50%, and they're at the top, they look very good together. This number 1, 21% to win, very high pace. No victories at the distance, but 15 to 1 in the money line. Maybe for the exotic is a good idea. And then you have the long shot, the number 6, and the number 3 has complementary information for your exotic. 7 and 5 look strong here. In race number 5, 3 and 8, the top picks, the number 1 is the long shot, an equalized race. 6 horses with probabilities of victory. The number 3 especially. Obviously, the number 8 is a lower win percentage, but with a chance. The number 1, 15 in the money line, long shot, and 13% to win. And you have these 2 enemies, the 7 and the 4, and the 4 has a good pace speed. In race 6, 6 and 7 the top picks, the 2 the long shot, 6 a very high win percentage. Then you have the number 7 with only 6% like in the first race, but a horse that has an alert here has a second pick. And then you have the 2 the long shot, 10%, same percentage for the number 8, and the 5 could be the 17% to win, 8 to 1 in the money line, an enemy, the 6, a horse to beat. In race 7, 6 and 5, the 4 is the long shot, 6 and 5 at the top, the 5 with a good pace, the ESR goes up, strong contender here with the number 6, obviously. The 4 is the long shot, tied in the win percentage, technically speaking, with the number 1 and 7, and the number 1, 8 to 1 in the money line, maybe another possibility of long shot. In race number 8, 1 and 6, the top picks, the 4 is the long shot, the number 1, 17%, the number 2, 25% are the top win percentage, but the cedar race is completely equalized, so you need to check the competitive level. In this case, the number 1 and 6, they are at the top. You need to consider these 2 horses very seriously in this race. Obviously, the good win percentage of the number 2, so a tough race, 1, 6, 2, and then you have the same win percentage for the rest of the field, but 1, 6, and 2 are the horses you need to check first. In race number 9, 7 and 5, the top picks, the 2 is the long shot, 7 and 5, 9% like in previous races, but the race is relatively equalized, has the win percentage is not too high for the 7 and 6 and 4 that technically they have the same win percentage. These 3 horses look strong, maybe the 6 with the lower competitive level. So 7 and 4, they are very strong in this race. The 7 with a good GSR, but you can ignore the long shot, the top yeser of the race, and obviously the number 5. So I think 7, 4, 5, an alert, and the 2 with a good speed and good money line, a good SOR and good GSR. Several metrics pointing the 2 has a very strong long shot in the card and race number 9 at Park Racing. In the last one and 2, the top pick. The 4 is the long shot. The number 1 is speed and good competitive level for this week race is the horse to beat. By the way, the number 2 with these 5 horses, they are tied in the second percentage behind the number 1, including the long shot that is 6-1 in the money line. So, and you have 2 long shots here. So if the number 1 is not winning, you will get a long shot in this race. So maybe it's going to be the number 4. The 2 is the enemy, obviously, is running decently, and this level is very weak. So 1, 2, and 4, you need to consider these horses. But the 1 is the favorite. If you are looking for a surprise, the win percentage is telling you that maybe the number 9 or the number 5 could do the job now. So good luck.